Okay, so me and Letitia just had lunch together, and we were talking about how me and her were raised in one generation, and then the next one that's coming up now are being raised completely different. This goes along also for our sisters, okay? We have a whole bunch of sisters, the same set of parents, and we have been raised completely different. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, starting with a couple. Up until I was probably 13 years old, my bedtime was 8:30.
Yeah. We would fight it every day.
Okay.
I'm hungry on Thursday. To
Yeah.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah. We couldn't use the phone. We had just house phones, landlines.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what that is anymore? Nobody knows. Okay.
Nobody remembers.
We couldn't have a phone. Nobody had cell phones. I got a cell phone for my 14th birthday, a little flip phone. It couldn't even text.
Yeah, you had to teach Dad how to even hear his voicemails.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
I couldn't go to the movies. I couldn't go to the mall by myself. Okay. What couldn't you do? I couldn't go to the mall by myself.
No, like even going to the mall, I didn't know what the mall was, what it looked like.
We didn't know what it looked like.
Until I
The
was,
most
like, in
we
middle
went
school.
to, the most we went to was like a TJ Maxx.
It was a big Walmart. That big Walmart in Lynn.
You see?
Yeah.
And we were so happy. We were good kids. And then let me think. Things we couldn't do.
Yeah, there was
Couldn't
no,
watch
I'll
TV
drop
after
you
certain-
off. Like, Mom and Dad would never drop us off somewhere and then pick us up later. Like,
no,
that didn't exist.
That did not happen. And then curfews, what curfews? We don't go out without them.
Like, what is a curfew?
We don't go out without them. And then phone, I would have to beg, Mom, please let me call my friend. Please let me call my friend. What are you guys going to talk about? When are you going to be done? How long is this conversation going to be? Mom, I got to talk about school. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I got to talk about school. I got to talk about school.
What about
15 minutes?
the internet, AOL? Like,
You got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. What am I going to do
By
on
the-
the internet? 15 minutes.
by the time it turned on, it was time to turn it off.
15 minutes. We
Oh
couldn't
my
listen.
gosh.
We couldn't listen to secular music. We didn't have our own CDs. We didn't have our own movies. Okay.
Yeah.
We had to watch whatever mom bought or rented.
Yeah. Good thing Mom and Dad always like action movies.
Yes,
so that was
we
cool.
couldn't rent our own. Like go to Blockbuster. Yeah, back then when there was a Blockbuster, you'd walk around looking at all the movies. Oh,
Pick out like 10 movies. Mom would be
Mom
like,
would be
okay,
like, no,
put
you're
it back.
not. Yeah, I already picked this one out for you. We would watch what she said to watch.
Yeah.
We would listen to what she said to listen. Right?
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't bad because we
Like-
didn't know. We didn't know there was a world out there without all those rules.
Okay, we had helicopter parents for sure, and that's not a bad thing. In
That's
the
not a
sense
bad
of, like,
thing. But
boundaries.
now
Boundaries
let's
are
compare.
good.
Now
Boundaries are
let's
good.
compare. Our sisters, where are they right now?
Love you.
We don't know where you
No,
guys are.
no, yeah.
They don't pick up. Everybody has a cell phone. For what? We don't know because when we call, they don't pick up.
They rather text. They don't want to talk on the phone. They rather text, and that drives me
They
nuts.
can go anywhere they want as long as they ask their parents and they say, okay, yeah, go ahead. They can go anywhere they want. They can get dropped off anywhere they want. Curfew? What curfew? As long as you let your parents know you're on your way,
Well, I mean,
you'll get there eventually.
You've moved out a long time ago, sister. Almost
talking
10
about
years
today.
ago.
I'm talking about today.
You don't really know though, but like at the same time, it's like, okay, be home at like 10.
And then
right?
if you're not home by 10, you just send a quick text, hey, I'm on my way because whoever's driving me home is late or whatever. So technically there's really no curfew. That's not a curfew means you have to be home by this time. I don't care.
I think our parents are a little worn out though. I mean,
Worn out, but I'm not even talking about just my parents. I'm talking about everybody's parents. Look at all these kids. They got phones, they got iPads, they got what else?
They have iTunes.
They got all the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. 15-year-olds with a driver's license.
No, they have a permit.
Permits.
Yeah. I think that's too young, but that's whatever.
They can go anywhere they want. They can do anything they want.
Wait, whose team are you on? No, the thing is that like, if your kid is 7 years old, your kid should not be up at 10 o'clock at night. You know, there has to be structure, there has to be order, and I mean, we're not parents yet. We're not
trying to teach anybody how to be parents.
But we just see that it's so different.
We're just saying
it's just so different.
It's funny, and I've learned to let it go. But it's funny that in the beginning, I'm like, my sisters can go to the movies, they can go to the mall. And when I was that age, I couldn't do any of that. That is completely fine because we live in a different world than we did 10 years ago. Also, side fact, I was thinking about this morning how in my lifetime, CDs came out. And in my lifetime, CDs are going to extinguish itself. Because now there's like the thumb drives and things like that.
And everything's on iTunes.
Side point.
Yeah.
Back to what we're talking about. Parents are like night and day from just 15 years ago.
I mean, the thing is, you need respect before anything else. So you don't want to be your child's friend first. You want them to see that there's boundaries and there's an authority.
We had all these rules, right? But we were so happy. Like, we would run around, make our own videos like we're doing now. We would make our own videos, laughing and dancing and playing. And
we're creative.
We didn't know we had all these rules. I didn't know that I had to abide, like, that they were rules. Like, oh, I gotta follow these rules. I thought they were just like normal. Like, everyone had these rules.
Right. When we would go to our friend's house, we're like, what? We can go outside? Like, what do you mean we can go outside? We can go to the store and buy, like, we would get like coins and go
across the street to the convenience store.
Yeah, like,
to
what
buy
does that mean?
We're like, hey,
like Thug Life. Because we were going across the street to get candy and just come back home.
And then sets of parents in Brazil, that's a whole nother level over there. Yeah. You're like 5 years old. Here you go. Here's some money. Go to across the store and buy this, and that.
And then they're like, okay. And then they still come back with change.
Then the kids just, they can like leave and they're like outside. Like, parents don't go look. It's just really.
But I mean, really it's a different culture and different
culture,
different places,
different ways.
But
we're just saying how in our lifetime, in our family,
we just see the difference, especially
half
in cousins
of us are raised
too.
One way,
in cousins
half of us
too,
are raised another way.
Because like some cousins have way more rules, and then some cousins were like, oh, it's okay, no worries, just be back, just come back and like.
But moral of the story, I'm very happy of the way I was raised, with all the rules.
Yeah.
Today.
I mean, yeah.
Because now I understand. You?
And I mean, like, I was super disciplined because I had a slick mouth. I was super suffocant.
Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah, like, there was a lot of discipline.
We were already not allowed to do anything. So, when there was discipline, my mom was slick. Me and Letitia loved to watch Sister Sister.
Yes.
That was our thing.
Yes.
Sister. Right? We would love to watch Sister. Yeah. So, when me and Letitia did something wrong, like, we didn't clean our room or something, you guys are not going to watch Sister this week.
That's it. I know, that was it.
We would go crazy. We would go crazy. Please, Dad, please. No.
Yeah.
No Sister Fest. And back then, you couldn't TiVo it. You couldn't record it. We would miss it. It was gone.
That was it. It was forever. I mean, now we can watch reruns, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, and like the whole being grounded and whatever.
Being grounded, to me, I like, what were we being grounded of? We already did not do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't go anywhere. It's like, over 10 years later, I'm like, I've never been there. I wonder what it looks like.
And that has carried over to our adult life as well. That's true, because people all the time are like, oh, Felicia, have you ever gone to this restaurant, blah, blah. I'm like,
no. I'm like, no, someone says, like, have you ever been in, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, across the street. No, I've never been there.
It's a store. No, never heard of it.
No. But that's okay because we don't feel the loss of not having all those things.
I mean, like, privileges, I think there should be a balance, there should be discipline, there should be authority of the parents and everything, and there should be, like, quality time.
And we were scared of our parents back then.
Yeah, I never wanted Mom to, like, tell Dad what I did, because I was always so bad. Like, oh, I just got disciplined by Mom, now I'm going to have to hear from Dad, and then, depending on what it is, my mom wouldn't hit me, she'd wait for my dad to come home. Oh my goodness. Yeah. But, hey, like, discipline is good because I'm okay, and,
we're good.
It's just so different.
It's very different. And I don't know if it's wrong different, or bad different, or good different, it's just a different.
I can't wait till we have kids and then be like...
And then we can come back and be like,
we'll make another video.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, bye.